chain. Too sexy for your game. Too sexy for this fame. Yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap. Too sexy for that cap.
Yo, what's up, broskiis? Kind of coming at you with a, damn, no, this is not a new deck profile. This is not a new profile to the channel, but it's a heavily upgraded one. This is Buster Blader, as you can tell. Man, back in the day, like a couple years ago, I think maybe like 3 years ago, I built this deck, and it was more so like a, Red Eyes, like Dark Dragoon, like turbo deck. So what I would do is like Red Eyes Fusion, Red Eyes Insight, Red Eyes Fusion, Red Eyes Insight, just to kind of spam out Dragoon. So I would end on Dragoon and like hopefully set up for the Buster Dragon stuff. And that deck was super fun. I saw like a little success with it. But now here's this one, and I think, you know, this deck might not be the craziest right now, but you know, this list I actually might be super close to the one that topped like a few months back, maybe like a YCS or something like that. Only like a couple changes, but I've been having like a lot of success with it. Probably gonna do a locals vlog with it. Those are gonna start up in the next couple weeks. I'm just, you know, sorting out my decks, like, you know, just kind of like game planning the setup. But you know, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Remember to like the video if you like the video. Comment out what you would change. So I'm gonna get into it. So one of the OG Buster Blader, you know, you can special them out with Whelp. You just kind of need to dump them. One Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordsman. Can't find. I fucking hate that this card's like damaged right here. I ordered some supers, but they're not here yet. So it is what it is. Yeah, like mainly you're dumping this card off the destruction card. Also, it only becomes Buster Blader while it's on the field or in the graveyard. So you can't special summon it with a Whelp, because the effect is you can tribute this card special summon one Buster Blader from your hand. It's not Buster Blader. So you can tribute to bring out the OG, but not that one. But then also, you can target. Hold on. If a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, and this card sits in the graveyard, you can target one of those destroyed monsters, equip it to this card, and then once per turn, you can send one monster you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls with the same type as that monster. That card effect has quite literally never come up for me. Triple Buster Whelp. This is the card you need to resolve. On normal summon, you can add one Destruction Sword. Keep in mind, it has to be normal summoned. I try to bring it out with, I try to get cheeky with Darkness Dragon. So I went like Red Eyes, linked it off, searched, Dark Metal, Banished Striker, specialed out Whelp. Whelp's effect doesn't work because it has to be normal summoned. Because I was gonna end on Sill's trap card. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, just make sure you normal it, and obviously, like I said, you can special Buster Blader from hand. This card requires a little setup, but this is the extra deck lock, of course. And then we got triple prologue of the Destruction Sword, and then 2 Destruction Sword and Memories. You just need to see this card. You need to see it because it'll send the Destruction Sword, and then one of your Buster Bladers, and then hopefully you have Dragon set up. There's plenty of dragons in this deck. You should have the setup for it. Yeah, I think I only run one trap trick to get into it, unfortunately. If I can find it right here. So that's it for the Buster engine. Relatively small engine, it doesn't take much. All you literally need to see is a trap card. And then you're pretty much off to the races. And then now for the supporting engines, we got a triple black metal dragon. Because first it loads up your graveyard. It loads up your graveyard with a dragon. It helps you get into seals pretty easy, so you just go to normal, link it off for striker, search your red MD, banish striker, special summon about your black metal, link it to spheres, and you get to add another black metal from your hand, which is kind of like nuts, but you know, is what it is. So a nice little Red Eyes package. Then next up, We got our Bestial Engine, the Bestial Rebellion. This card's nuts. 1 Mag, 1 Druid's Worm, 1 Souvenir, 1 Baldrake, and 1 Regained. I'm really considering bumping my Bestial's Druid's Worm up to 3 because it's kind of going in right now. This format is just going in. You kind of like just want to see a Bestial in your hand, and Druid's Worm's kind of sick because you can. I mean, you can go like Druid's Worm, like banish like something they need out of the graveyard, and then if you open up like any dragon card, just look it off for seals. Druid's Worm sends a card. They'll probably have to respond to it, and then you know just go off from there. Love the card right now. Next package is the horse cards, because they great synergy. You can just dump cards from your hand, spam out level 8s. It's everything you need. So obviously discard this card and another card. Search King Sark and draw. One happy. Sometimes you just end on these. Like sometimes you just don't even like if you open up like the trap and stuff like that. You open up these cards. Sometimes you just if you already have your dragon loaded up in grave, you have trap card. Like you can kind of just sit on these, or you can go into a photon lord, so they can't ash you or anything like that. But this package is kind of dumb. I really like it. Then we have triple droplet. We gotta play breakers. It's not even bad to send a bunch of your cards to the graveyard from your hand, especially if it's cards like imagine like open up like King Sark and like a name. It's kind of crazy, or any dragon, or this and like destruction sword. You almost can like send like almost the rest of your hand to break a board or something. I don't know, maybe not your whole hand, but you know what I mean. 2 talents, just in case you know we get hand trapped, we can just keep going, because you know if you're it's so interesting, because if your hand's like, which is not often, your hand gets bricked up in this deck because there's so many, like all the different packages, they just synergize like super well. But if you do, like, I mean, you get to draw 2 off this card, or if they ash something silly, like they ash Rebellion, like we don't care. I'm a triple tap, look at the rest of your hand and just know I can play through. And then 1 call by. Then we got triple destructive Daruma Cannon, Karma Cannon. Really, this card in this deck, it's good against a lot of matchups. I got cooked with it when I was playing Tempai at the Worlds event. And then triple Imperm to round it out. It's 42 card main. The only thing I would consider doing, I'm not cutting like talents. I could probably cut like called by, add another trap trick. So I have like 2 of those. So I have a bunch of ways to see the traps, but I'm not sure about it yet. And now I'm gonna get into extra deck really fast. Striker Dragon, Guard, Dragon Pit Steed. I've never like resolved Pit Steed, I'm not gonna lie. We got 2 spheres, 2 heavenly spheres. We need that. We need that. Because sometimes, I mean, our games kind of grind, and setting up double spheres is kind of crazy because you can resolve like mag over and over and over again with the regain on the field. Protector Welt, this helps you set up your engine. It literally just takes 2 monsters. If this card's linked summon, you can send 1 Destruction Sword card from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can special summon 1 Buster Blader monster from your hand. So you can summon either of the Buster Bladers. And then at the end of your battle phase, if your opponent controls no monsters, you can target 1 Buster Blader monster you control that did not declare an attack this turn and inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. So, you know, I mean, you could, that's how you could, if you swing a bunch of stuff and you know your fusion can't attack directly, you just burn them to death with that. 1 IP, 1 SP. IPs to go into SP, obviously. 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon, Titanic Galaxy. This card's crazy. Dingirsu. I like Dingirsu a lot. I like Photon Lord a lot. Navira's around, so you know if you open up your horse cards, I have been just going to this like as soon as possible, and then you know, if I have any other follow-up. There's a lot of times like I'll end on like IP Photon Lord, or because it's hard to get, like sometimes it's hard to get multiple dragons unless you specifically open up like red eyes, like the metal, like the little baby dragon. If you open up that and like your Horus engine, you can end on spheres, Photon Lord, and your trap card. You know, if you're that like kind of goated. Two of these, this card's crazy. It's just like a big ass Baguska that like, you know, just tears in the ass. I ordered as another secret rare, and like TCG has been fucking up lately. Like, man, come on now, TCG. I don't know what's going on. Well, not TCG, just the sellers. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just a post service. Like, no knock on TCG, because I still buy from there. But the mail system's been going kind of crazy. So hopefully I never have to go into 2, because I'll probably just scoop. I'm not going to the gold letter rare. Then 2 Buster Dragon, and then 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend of Abyss. Because sometimes it comes up. I mean, you got the initial level 1 tuner. And then, you know, obviously your Buster Dragon can quick effect, bring out the boy, lock. That requires a lot of setup. I never go into it. I just see like almost every other list like playing it, so might as well. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Remember, like the video if you like the video. Comment down below what you would change. If anything, a lot of you probably will not agree with the talents, but I'd love to hear why, or any suggestions you have. Or let me know if you want to see that Red Eyes Buster Dragon list, because that list is kind of crazy too. That's pretty much it for this one. Remember, like the video if you like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, really try and get 1K. We'll see you next time.